Prakash comes and starts saying, देखा कोई काम नहीं करना आता, चवन्नी का काम नहीं किया, फोन नहीं काम कर रहा, अरे हॉटस्पॉट ले लेता मेरे से.
Sir. So, may I come in?
Yes, please come in. Good evening, Meet. Please sit.
Good evening, sir.
So, Meet, where are you coming from?
Sir, I am from Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh.
Lucknow.
Yes, sir.
Which other place in Uttar Pradesh have you been to?
So, in Uttar Pradesh, sir, I have been to Varanasi. I have been in Lucknow, all the places. I have been to also Allahabad because of my dad's transfer. So, these are the places.
Tell me something about Varanasi and compare Varanasi with Allahabad.
Compare Varanasi with?
Allahabad.
Okay, sir. Sir, Varanasi, I think that it's a more peaceful place because of the environment. It's also in Allahabad too because of the Sangam and that part. But in Varanasi, it's more. And also because of the Kashi Vishwanath temple, and as it has also been reconstructed, the Kashi Vishwanath corridor, the tourists are coming more at that place. And as I've been in BHU, my college has been from Banaras Hindu University, so I found that place more as a student-friendly place because of the college area. And so in Allahabad, I have not spent much time, sir, because when I went there, there was lockdown at that time, so I can't explore it much. So, sir.
Okay. So, Meet, why is it you want to join the Air Force?
Sir, because sir, it is not only Air Force, but I always wanted to join Defense Forces. My the FCAT entry came first, so I just wrote Air Force because of that.
Why do you want to be an officer? Why do you not think of joining the Air Force as an Agniveer?
So I think that the qualities which I have and the choice of nature and the things I have in myself, my academics, my mental strength and the qualities which I have, I prefer that I will become a good officer.
Tell me one place where you have used these qualities that you spoke about.
Yes, sir.
In the recent past.
So in the recent past, like when I was in college, I was a part of a group called Kuda Bazaar. It was an NGO in which we used to collect waste materials from the ghats of Varanasi and also from the campus. So, sir, in that I have played a major role as I was also in the team. And
tell me your role specifically. What were you doing?
Sir, for example, like I used to manage the places where we have to go and collect the waste material, and after that I will circulate the message on different WhatsApp groups, and I will gather the company, and then we will go for the collecting of waste materials.
Supposing you are doing that and you are sending these messages on your WhatsApp group, and you find there is no network in your phone, what will you do?
Sir. So then, if there's time, then I will had a pamphlet with myself that includes the details about the cleanup drive, and I will go and stick it to the places near the college area, and there would also be a QR code on that pamphlet from which people can directly join the group and get the information from there.
You tried, look, where do you keep this pamphlet? How many pamphlets would you have like this?
So, for example, I would have 1 or 2 for that. After, if I need more, then I would go and get it photocopied. And then after I would...
Okay. Yes. You start looking for that pamphlet. You thought it was there in that bag of yours. You find somebody's taken the bag.
Yes.
You can't find the bag.
So then I will go. And speak from myself and collect and the other members of the team. Then we will spread the word from mouth.
Word of mouth.
Yes, sir.
When you're trying to spread by word of mouth, you find that there is this friend of yours. We'll call him Prakash.
Yes, sir.
Prakash comes and starts saying, देखा कोई काम नहीं करना आता, चवन्नी का काम नहीं किया, फोन नहीं काम कर रहा, अरे हॉटस्पॉट ले लेता मेरे से.
Sir. Then I would, sir, I would have taken that thought in the
Which
mind.
part of the Air Force do you want to join?
So I want to join the flying branch, sir.
Flying branch. Why yes. Flying branch?
So because it is the thrill and the as I also love to ride bikes, so I have a thrill of speed, so I want to join flying
What's the
branch.
maximum speed you've ridden on a bike?
So on bikes, it's 130 kilometers.
130 kilometers.
Yes, sir.
Do you think it was safe?
So I had my helmet on, so I was also on a highway. I know that there are limits of 80 to 90 kilometer, but
Why were you breaking speed limit?
so I just wanted to test the maximum speed of that bike, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir. It was only once.
It's only once.
Yes, sir.
Which aircraft do you want to fly?
So depending on the choice, I would love to fly Rafale.
Rafale.
Yes, sir.
How many engines does a Rafale have?
So it has 2 engines, sir.
2 engines?
Yes, sir.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Who told you that?
So I have studied it on YouTube.
You study things on YouTube. YouTube
Yes,
is reliable?
So in some cases it is because we don't have the information. We don't have much information in form of booklet. So I would prefer Google and YouTube, sir.
Okay, which type of an engine does a Rafale have?
So
Okay, name any 3 types of aero engines.
actually I don't know exactly.
Okay. Do you think you're physically fit?
Yes, sir.
What makes you think you're physically fit?
So because I do regular exercise and I would also go for running.
How much do you run?
So nowadays I am trying to increase my capacity, but in usual I would run 1 kilometer to 2 kilometers.
Okay, supposing you run 2 kilometers, how long will you take to run 2 kilometers?
So it would take me around 15 minutes, I guess.
15 minutes to run 2 kilometers?
Yes, sir. Approx.
Acha. If you run 2 kilometers in 15 minutes, how many kilometers per hour are you running?
So how many kilometers per hour? So it would so 4 kilometers.
Really? Who taught you maths?
So in school, sir, my teacher.
If you run 2 kilometers in 15 minutes, how many kilometers will you run in 30?
So sorry, it would be 8 kilometers. Yes, sir.
Supposing you tell me about your friends. How many friends do you have? What kind of friends are they? What activities do you do with your friends? Narrate to me 3 activities you've done with your friends in the last 3 years that you feel are particularly memorable or particularly interesting. Name 5 friends of yours that you feel are your closest friends and tell me one quality you like in each of them. Talk to me a little more about the extracurricular activities you've taken part in your school, college, your role, your achievements, if any, other than Kuda Bazaar.
Okay, sir.
Tell me something more. Please restrict yourself to any 3 extracurricular activities you're fond of or proud of. You finished your graduation in 2023. What have you been doing since 2018 onwards as far as your education is concerned? Talk to me a little more about your education from 2018 onwards. Tell me something. You finished your graduation few months back, 6
Yes,
months
sir.
back. What have you been doing in the last 6 months? What are your plans for the next 6 months, 1 year, 2 years? How much pocket money do you get? How do you spend it? If you do not get a specific pocket money, what is your average monthly expenditure in the last 12 months? And give me the breakdown of your last month's expenditure. Talk to me a little more about the daily routine you follow on a typical working day, which could be Monday to Friday or Monday to Saturday, and how is it different on a Sunday or a holiday? Go ahead, please.
So starting from my friends, I have many friends. Wherever I go, I have 3 to 4 close friends, I believe. And so starting from my school, so I have my friends like Anand and Manas. So then from in my college time, there was my roommate. It was Archit and Utkarsh. And so right now I am also having friends in my coaching and also outdoors like Vivek. And in my coaching, so it is Yash and Om Pathak. So these are about my friends, and the activities I like to do with them, so is that like for example when I'm coaching, so we used to do our own studies and then talk to each other about what you have done and what I have done. Then we used to manage that how he have progressed, and we get experience from each other. So and other than that, so, in school time or in college time, I would like to roam to places like I'm also fond of food. So we went to many different cafes and clubs. We would taste different kinds of foods, and so after that,
Let's say you, your friend Anand and Yash,
yes, sir.
three people of you have gone from Lucknow to Varanasi.
Okay, sir.
You are in Varanasi now and you are staying in a hotel some distance away and you decide, कि यार, let's have some street food.
Yes, sir.
What street food will you have? Where and why?
So actually, sir, Yash is a friend from my coaching, and Anand is from.
I do not want to listen to any of that. You have gone with these two friends of yours. You are in Varanasi. You know the place. And they say, we want to have street food. What street food will you recommend to them and why?
So firstly, I would go to a place called Dadi Ki Kachori. It's nearby the BHU, Lanka Gate. And so after that, I would take them to the Bhola Kebab Paratha. So the kebab paratha is also very famous in that place. So I would take to these two places. Then after that, we would go
Okay,
to
you've been to kebab parathas.
Yes,
You had your kebab parathas. You had a good time. You come back to your cabin in a hotel.
Yes, sir.
Now Yash starts saying, यार पेट में बहुत दर्द हो रहा है.
Yes.
What do you do?
So I would go to the medicine shop nearby and ask them for a.
By the time all this is happening, it's about 11:30 in the night. You go to the medicine shop. It is closed.
So then I would ask in my hotel if the hotel owner or anyone in that area.
But you're already at the medicine shop, which is 500 meters away. You were in the hotel earlier. You should have asked your hotel owner first.
Yes, I would have done that first.
Okay, you ask the hotel owner. The chap there is one Mundu who's sitting. He says, भैया हमें ये सब नहीं पता है ना. आप मालिक से बात करिए. हमें कुछ नहीं मालूम.
So then I would ask if any other guest in the hotel staying would have the medicine. So and would.
कहता भैया इतने बजे रात के 11:30 बजे हम थोड़ी दूसरों को जगाते घुमाएंगे.
So if it is an emergency, I would do that.
So you find कोई नहीं है, कोई डॉक्टर नहीं है.
So then I would obviously take the help of internet, and I would find other remedies if possible. For example, if hot water or something like that is possible, then I would do it by myself and give it to.
अरे बाबा, होटल वाले बच्चे से आपने नहीं पूछा कि भैया कोई दवाई की दुकान है आसपास, कोई डॉक्टर है आसपास, ये कहीं ना पूछा.
Actually, I went to the medicine shop, but it was closed as it
करेक्ट.
was.
कोई और दुकान नहीं हो सकती थी, एक ही दुकान है पूरे इलाहाबाद, पूरे बनारस में. ओके फाइन, कंटिन्यू द ओरिजिनल क्वेश्चन.
So the activities I enjoyed with my friends. It was food, and so after that
Okay, move on from activities.
So then about my schooling, sir, I had done my class 10th in 2018, and so I scored 91% in class 10th. Then sir, after that in class 12th,
Which stream did you take for 11th and 12th?
Sir, PCM.
Why?
So because I wanted to attempt for NDA, and PCM was required for that, so I took.
How many times did you attempt for NDA?
Sir, 2.
What happened?
So I could not clear the exam.
Why?
So I was not that much motivated, or I would say that I had a little bit casual attitude at that time towards my studies.
How about now?
So I think that I am now more focused. So yes, sir, that's it.
Okay, continue.
So in class 12th, I took PCM, and it was also from the same school, Jagran Public School in Lucknow only. I scored 86.7% in class 12th.
You took PCM because you wanted to go for NDA.
Yes, sir.
You did not clear NDA.
Yes, sir.
Your percentage also dropped in 12th. Why?
Sir, I had been good in maths, but in physics and chemistry, I was not that much good. So I was not able to score much in physics and chemistry. Other than that, I scored good marks in other subjects.
So okay, continue.
So after 12th, I did my graduation from Banaras Hindu
What
University.
graduation did you do?
So I did BA honors. It was
BA honors, maths, physics, science, BA. Why?
So after my NDA attempt, I thought that I would take a course that would, in which I don't have to study much, and I would focus much on my CDS written exam after that. So I took BA honors, but the subjects, this core subjects, the course was having was stats, economics, and maths. So, sir, I thought that because of the maths, I would stay in connected with maths, so it would help me in the CDS exam also. So I took that.
With all that, your percentage dropped to 69. Why?
So because I could not put much focus in that also. So
Okay.
because I was
Continue.
yes, sir. After that, after my graduation from Banaras Hindu University, so in 2023 I scored 69.1%. So then, sir, talking about the extracurricular activities in college, I did. So I'm fond of writing songs and singing also. So I took part in those competitions which were held in my college, and so also I have an interest of calisthenics. So in which I would, so for example, in calisthenics I did about 51 push-ups in 30 seconds, and that was my highest record in college. It was a fun event, so in that, sir, I did it. After that, sir, I was also part of NSS. I went to a camp in the place called Ramna. It was nearby from Varanasi. So, sir, I did.
Tell me anything special about this place.
So about Ramna, sir, the people there, sir, are very much ground to earth, I would say.
People are ground to earth everywhere. So, what is so special about people being ground to earth?
So we would not find that in the cities and other sectors.
Oh, you never been to any village?
No, sir, it was my first time, sir.
Okay, continue.
Yes, sir. So I was also part of NSS, and sir, the other extracurricular activities in which I was part, sir, I would say, sir, it was Nukkad Natak, but it was not in my college. It was in my school time. I played a part in Nukkad Natak too. So, sir,
How many extracurricular activities did I tell you to tell me?
sir, 3.
How many have you told me?
So 4.
Carry on. Continue.
So these were the extracurricular activities. After that, sir, the pocket money which I used to get is that, sir, when I was in college, I used to get around 10,000, in which 2,500 would go for my monthly rent, and the other 7,500 I would use to spend it on my e-tables and the other.
Give me the
things.
breakdown.
So 7,500. So I would used to spend around 5,000 on my dinner, lunch, and the other eatables I used to get. And so the other 2,500 I would try to save it as much as I could, but sometimes on Saturdays or Sundays we would go to these clubs and cafes, as I have mentioned earlier. So they would take little bit more amount. So all the amount that is left after that, I would save it up. And
So, typically on a month, how much would you save?
so on an average, I would say that about 1,000 rupees.
1,000 rupees.
Yes.
Every time you went to a club,
Yes, sir.
how much would you spend? Tell me, describe your visit to any club at any one time. Any one club that you went.
So about the budget, or about what things?
What you did and how much you spent.
Okay, sir. When I went to sir club, as I'm also fond of sir dance, I like to dance, sir. So we would.
What are the entrance to the club? How did it cost?
Sorry, sir.
Entrance, did it cost?
Yes, sir. It
What?
would cost around 1,500 or 1,000 depending on the place. And sir, the bill is included in it. So the eatables also is included in this thing. So
1,500 per head.
So 1,000 or 1,500 depending on the
Per head.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How many times a month would you go to a club?
Sir, if we are having an exam in that one, so we would.
Typically, once a month, twice
Yes,
a
sir,
month.
once or twice a month.
Twice a month.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Twice
2 times
twice.
a month. Continue.
Yes, sir. So as we would go to the clubs, I like to dance. I would order my food and would enjoy the place and the ambience, and would click pictures also, sir. So these were the This was my budget about the monthly.
India's #1 academy, Warrior Defense Academy संघ होगा डिफेंस ऑफिसर बनने का सपना साकार।
बेस्ट फैकल्टी और सेना के सर्वोच्च अधिकारियों के मार्गदर्शन में सीखिए सेकंड्स में सॉल्व होने वाले मैथ्स ट्रिक्स और कीजिए 11th 12th के साथ NDA की तैयारी।
New batches started for NDA, CDS, SSB. Call 708-1011-964.
वॉरियर डिफेंस एकेडमी, कपूरथला, लखनऊ।